Good morning everyone. Welcome to the English class. In our previous class, we read the story A Visit to the Kaziranga. I hope you all read the story again. Now, today, let's discuss a few exercises from the chapter. So all of you please take your English reader and turn to page number 101. The first exercise is reading comprehension. Let's read the first question. Tick the correct option. The author went on the elephant safari in the, is it middle of the night, late evening, early morning or in the afternoon? It was early morning. So you have to tick that option. Now the next one, when they set out, the author could hear only the, is it elephants, rhinos, rustle of the grass or tigers? So there is a line in the story. It says, the silence is mesmerizing except for the rustle of the grass. So the correct option here is rustle of the grass. Now question number 3. Kaziranga is on the banks of river. Is it Ganges, Yamuna, Brahmaputra or Tapti? So in the story it is said, located on the banks of river Brahmaputra, Kaziranga is home to the one-horned Indian rhino. So the correct option here is Brahmaputra. The fourth one, the sanctuary is divided into dash zones. Say 3 zones or 10 zones or 5 zones or 4 zones. So it is said in the story, stretching over 400 square feet of area, the sanctuary is divided into 4 zones. So the correct answer is 4. Now, fifth one. The fifth question is, rhinos eat. Is it smaller animals or plants and smaller animals or mushrooms? So there is a line, my naturalist explains that they are vegetarians. So what is the correct answer? It is plants. Now the sixth question, the best time to visit Kaziranga is it from March to November, April to October, November to March or January to February? So here it is said the best time to visit is November to March. So that is the correct option. Now let's move on to the next exercise. Number the incidents as they occur in the text. So you can see a few sentences here. So you have already read the story again. So you know the correct sequence of events that happened in the story. You have to number each of these sentences in the order of their occurrence. So you do this as an activity now. Please pause the video, finish doing it and come back. Hope you are done with that. Now let's see the correct sequence of sentences. So the first sentence is, a group of wildlife enthusiasts waited for their elephants. What happened next? Then the tall grass tickled the author. The third sentence is, the elephant almost threw the author off its back. Now fourth one, the author saw more rhinos. The fifth one, the author wanted to take in the beauty of the evening sky. So I hope you got the sequence correct. Now let's see the next section. Read these sentences and answer the questions that follow. And the first question is, the experience was almost surreal. Part A, which experience is the author talking about? So the experience of going on an elephant safari early in the morning to see rhinos at Kaziranga is described as surreal. Now the next one, part B, why does she call it surreal? So the answer is, the writer calls it surreal because it was still dark and there was silence all around except for the rustle of dry grass. Now part C, what interrupted this surreal experience? So what interrupted? The surreal experience was interrupted as they came face to face with a rhino and their elephant stopped moving. Now, question number 2. As I reach out for my camera, the silence is shattered. Part A, what silence is being spoken of? The silence refers to the moment when a rhino suddenly appeared in front of them and their elephant stopped in its tracks. Let's see part B. How is the silence shattered? The silence is shattered when the rhino charges at the elephant who in turn storms forward with a loud trumpet, almost drawing the author down. Now let's see part C. What happens thereafter? The mahout deftly managed the situation and calmed the elephant while the rhino rushed into the grass and disappeared in the mist. So I hope you are clear with all the questions we discussed here. Now let's see part D. Answer these questions. The first one, why does the author say that she would have preferred jeeps for the safari? Why do you think the writer preferred jeeps for safari? The author said she would have preferred jeeps for the safari because she did not feel very secure on elephant back. She had a feeling that going on elephant safari is not that safe. Now question number 2, write in brief the incident that makes the author feel that we chase and become the chased. Let's read the answer. The incident that made the author say these words happened in the evening when they went on a jeep safari. As they rounded a sharp turn, a tusker ahead of them charged. They heard a loud trumpet and stopped the jeep. Soon, they saw about a dozen elephants who seemed to be agitated. Soon, they surrounded their jeep, leaving them with no choice but to reverse and take another route. The elephants had chased them away. I hope you are clear with the answer. Let's move on to the next one. Think and answer. So there is one question given there. The wildlife and the forests are the true citizens of the planet. Do you agree? Give reasons for your answer. So this one, you have to give a thinking. Think about this. Who this planet belongs to for real? The wildlife and the forest are the true citizens of the planet. A statement is given there. What do you think about this? So you can write an answer to this question in your notebook as an activity. Please pause the video, finish writing the answer and then come back. Hope you are done with that question. Now let me share my thoughts on this question. It is true, I think it is true that wildlife and the forests are the true citizens of the planet. They were created long before human beings inhabited the earth. All life is sustained only because of our forests, which are essential to the earth's ecosystem. We should respect wildlife as all aspects of nature are interdependent. If we destroy wildlife and the natural environment, which is their habitat, it will eventually harm us. So this is what I think about the question. You can share your own answers. Now let's see the next section, values and life skills. Let me read the question to you. There are some rules that you must abide by when you visit a wildlife sanctuary or a national park. Take the ones that you think you should follow. So there are a few instructions given below. You just go through the instructions and you have to take the ones that you think that you should follow while visiting a wildlife sanctuary. Do this as an activity now. Please pause the video, finish it and come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Now let's see the answers. So the first one, use mobile phones. Do you think it is appropriate to use mobile phones while visiting a wildlife sanctuary? No. Taste wild fruits? No. Wear bright clothes? No, it's not a good idea to wear bright colored clothes while visiting a wildlife sanctuary because it may agitate a few animals. So the next one, take a forest guide along and follow instructions. Yes, that is a good idea. So that is one instruction that you can follow. So you have to tick that one. Next one, talk loudly and play music. No, that's not a good idea. Not feed birds or other animals. Yes, you should not feed any birds or animals while visiting them. Move away from baby animals. Yes. You have to move away from baby animals or the parent animals might feel that you are there to harm the baby animals and they may attack you. The next one, leave the forest at the time appointed by the forest guards. So when you are visiting a wildlife sanctuary, they may have some time regulations. Please make sure that you follow the time regulations set by the forest guards. Let's see the next section. It is the vocabulary section and it's about using nouns as adjectives. Look at your textbook. You can see a few phrases given there in page number 103. Look at these phrases. Morning safari, elephant grass, bird watchers. You see the words safari, grass and watchers are all nouns. But when used in combination with other words, like when you say morning safari, even though they are nouns, when it is used in combination with other words, like when you say morning safari, you are referring to that particular time. The noun is getting modified. So, now it has changed into an adjective. So, in the next page, you can see a question. Use the nouns given in the box to make 6 suitable pairs. So, you can see a few nouns given in the green box. You have to choose the correct pairs or correct matches so that the nouns will be used as adjectives. You can do this as an activity now. Please pause the video, finish it and come back. Hope you are done with that. Well, let's discuss the answers. The first one, you see the words ticket and counter. So, you can use that as a combination. Ticket, counter. The next one is wildlife enthusiasts. The next one is jeep safari. Fourth one, elephant back. Fifth one, water birds. Sixth one, night expedition. I hope you got all the answers correct and that all the questions and answers are clear to you. Now we'll see the rest of the exercise in the next class. So that's all for today. We'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye.